shaking a little bit, and then start making adjustments to start to feel comfortable in your standing, feeling your feet. And when we are standing, we like to keep the spine straight, although I will do a little bit of awareness going around the body, but you can already feel this awareness going up in your mind to your spine, to your hips, how you stand, to your chest, to your head even. So the head starts to adjust, and then from there, try not to move your body. So if anytime you feel, oh my God, I feel dizzy, I feel not comfortable at all, obviously you can move. But try to do it with observation. Do I really need to move, or it's just a habit? So as you stand, first be aware of your feet, and when any time you can start closing your eyes, or just close it halfway or 3/4 and make it low, not up, but maybe low. So lower your eyes. And then if you feel you can, close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Deep, deep breaths. Standing still is the hardest pose, the hardest asana. And now be aware of your feet, the toes, balls of the feet, heels, the edges, the arches, all parts that is connected to the ground, to the mat. And just observe and witness. Right foot, left foot. What sensations you feel on the skin. And now shift your awareness on the top of the foot. Is there any different awareness there? On the skin? Coming up to the ankles, inside and outside. Just be aware of the ankles. Coming up to the shins. Just the lower leg, how does it feel? Your lower leg. The calf muscles, how do they feel today? And then your knees, how do they feel? Right knee, left knee. Then your thigh muscles, these big, big, big muscles. The biggest muscle, big chunk. Also, it's at the back. So not only in the front, and sides as well. And then your hips. Just picture your hips in your mind, how it's connected to the legs, how it holds you up. You have the tailbone, you have the sides. Coming to the buttocks. And from there we go up to the lower back. And feel the lower back. Travel to the front, to the lower belly. And on the front we travel up to the abdominals. Feel the gentle movement of your abdominals. And then back to your spine, which you feel it's at the back, but it's in the middle of you. Just be aware of the whole length of your spine. Traveling back to your chest. To your heart center, feeling your heart beating. And being aware of each inhale and each exhale. Being in this still moment. Everything exists in the here and now. Nothing exists in the past or in future. And then you are aware now of your shoulders, coming down to your right arm and fingers. And then when you travel to the left, down to your fingers, you feel different on that side. Not better or worse, just different. And then you are aware of how your head holds up the sky, stretching up through the spine, up to the ceiling. Aware of your face, forehead, eyes, your nose and ears, your cheeks, and your whole head, the scalp. And now picture your whole body standing there. And now take 3 more deep breaths here in this stillness. And when you come out of this meditation, just move your body very mindfully. Slowly maybe, first, and then a little bit quicker. Okay, well done everyone. Hope you enjoyed. And then move side to side. Very good. And then arms up first, and then down in front. Up and down. And then again up and stay upright. Bending down to the right. Again, upright. Bending down to the left. And then up. Stretch up. Interlace the fingers. Maybe you want to keep now your feet closer and come up onto your toes. Stretch up. Have 3 more breaths. 2, 1, and release. And then maybe you want to really now shake out and start to move the body more vigorously. That's it. Okay, bring the legs wider, the feet wide, and then we do inhale, stretch up very slowly first, and with the exhales, legs will stay straight and come down. Okay, so we do 4 more. Inhale, bend the knees, stretch up, cross the wrist, exhale, 3 more. Nice stretch. 2 more. And the last one. And release. Arms come to the back. Feet are closer again. And then push your hands down. Look straight first. This is the first stage. Breathe. Just trying to really bring your hands and arms close. And breathe. And now trying to push the hands down and open chest, look up. Two more. And release, bend your knees and bend forward, lifting your arms. Breathe, lift, lift, lift. And then your next one is chair pose. So from here, keeping your knees bent. Inhale, lifting up with the arms. Very good. Breathe. Pull in the belly. And then forward bend. Exhale, legs are straight now and coming into forward fold. Very good. Let me stay here a little bit. Grab your elbows and try to let go, relax. Okay, and then from here we put the hands down, but we start walking front and then back. And we come into downward facing dog. So paddle and have a good stretch here. So you might want to know that downward facing dog is quite a new pose in yoga. So they didn't used to practice this even like 20 years ago or 30. Nowadays you can't really have a class without downward facing dog. Have 3 more breaths. One more. Drop your knees and just sit back on your heels and release your wrist. Release. Okay, well done. Release your shoulders, coming onto all fours. And in all fours, we try to keep nice stable hands, because now we are using the hands and the knees to stay stable. And then start cat and cow. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Three more. Two more. Last one. Very good. Coming into right leg back and left arm up. Pose. So right leg back and left arm in front, shaking hands with somebody. Three more. Last one. Very good. And then the other side. Left leg back and right arm is shaking hands. Looking down and front with a long neck. Try to flex your foot at the back. Two more. Last one. And slowly back. And before we do the child's pose, I want you to do a half puppy pose. So it means that you walk forward with your hands, but you keep your left hand under your forehead. And it is just halfway down, so that only the right arm is stretched out. Left is under your forehead. It's half puppy. So it is a little bit more gentle in the early mornings. Then we do the opposite. So now right arm is bent and the left arm stretched. And you can just observe the different sides. And then slowly back. And now into child's pose. And resting in child's pose with the arms back. Okay, and then sit up, release again. So now we are going to do the sun salutations on the floor. Okay, so as you know, the first one is onto your knees. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, upward dog. Very nice and slow. First one. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, all fours. Look up. And exhale into child's pose. Very nice and slow movements. So inhale on your knees and back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours, looking up. Arching and exhaling to down dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, pulling up, down dog. Inhale, all fours again. And exhale, child's pose, down. Inhale on your knees and back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, all fours. And exhale, child's. Inhale on your knees, back bend. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Upward dog. Down dog. All fours. And child's pose. Last time. On your knees, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. All fours, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Upward dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. All fours, inhale. Exhale, child's pose, bring your arms back. And rest. One more breath here. And then you're gonna again sit up and release shoulders, arms. And from here, downward facing dog. And we will stand up. When you are ready, start walking. Hands and feet together, forward folds. And then slowly bend the knees, inhale, stretch up. Bend to the right with the palms together above the head. Stay here. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. And inhale center. Exhale, arms come back down and release, release. Very good. Okay, little circle of the arms. 5 times forwards, 5 times backwards. Just carry on doing these circles. Keep your body still, only circling from your arms, from your shoulders. Very good for you to do this for your shoulders. And then release. Circle the wrist. And shake out. Very good, we are all warmed up. We need, if you want, a block for the next one, if you want. So it's good to use now to go deeper in the pose. So first we start with the star pose, arms to the side. And of course you want to have the feet facing forward, but if this is really uncomfortable, do as you feel comfortable. With the feet maybe a little bit out, but we are aiming for the hips facing forward and the knees facing forward and the feet. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathe. We are going to the left first. For warrior 2, left foot out. Don't put the hips as well. And then bend the knee. And breathe. First you go just halfway. Try to just adjust your mind as well with this pose, which requires you to make quite big effort to stay here and still. Breathe here. Open chest. It's actively opening the hips as well. So trying to make it a dynamic pose, although it looks very still, but you are constantly working. One more deep breath. Turn the left palm up. Inhale, lifting up. So what you need to do is really stretch up to the ceiling first. And then if there is space, you go back. But that's not your aim, really. Your aim is to first lift up, stretch that side. That's it. Beautiful. Breathe. One more. And then coming down on your knee, left arm on your knee, right arm stretch up. Very good. And this time, first we do a variation of the arm going back, trying to open the chest and look up. So this right arm is behind your back, wherever you can place it, to make it nice and steady. Breathe. Go maybe deeper when you feel that your hips open a little bit more, then you can go lower. And then if you have the block, hands can go on the block. If not, stay where you are. And the right arm can go above your head, stretching out fully now in this pose. Beautiful stretch. Pushing that right heel down. 3 more. 2. 1. From here, we come down with the right arm and come into high lunge. So the left leg forward, right leg pushed back, high lunge. Breathe. Drop your right knee down and breathe here. You might feel a very different sensation here in the hips. And from here, coming up a little bit to stretch up. Hands can be on your knee. Breathe here. One more deep breath, and then we go back to half split. So hands can go back to the floor, and then push your hips back in space. Head down to the left knee. Two more breaths. 1, and then start coming back up. So from here, you again lift your right knee, coming to high lunge, and then round yourself back to the middle and up into star pose. And maybe a little bit relax, bringing your feet back together and shake out so you don't feel as tired. Okay, so that was one side. Now let's do the other side. Okay, legs out. First star. Three more breaths here. Turn your right foot out now, starting your warrior. Bend the knee. Open chest. You know exactly what to do, but make it nice and active. Breathe. Two more. And then the reverse one. So left arm down, right arm stretches first up, then back. Keep that right leg bent. Breathe. Left leg is very active, stretching. 2, 1. Right arm down on your knee and the left arm first up and then behind your back. That's it. Looking up to the ceiling, really feeling that openings in your chest. And then slowly drop your hand down on the block if you have it. If not, don't worry. Left arm above your head. Maybe you want to make it longer, even longer. And a good stretch here. So if you don't have a block, just keep your arm on your knee, okay? As it was before. 3, 2, 1, well done. And slowly, slowly coming down with the left hand into the lunge. So you are pushing your left leg back, you are very low in your lunge, and then drop your left knee. Very good. And then if you feel you want to, you can come up and just stay here, hands on your knee. Looking forward, breathe. One more. And then hands back down slowly. Push your hips back into half split. Head on the right knee. Coming forward again. Lifting your left foot, left knee. And come back to center. And from here, we are just going to stay here in this forward bend. So wide-legged forward bend, head down. Hands can go anywhere, maybe behind or on your ankles. And just be here. That's it. Enjoy that stretch at the back. So we are not in a downward facing dog, we are in forward bend. Yeah, like this. Yeah, bring your hands back, Olvan, all the way back, all the way to your feet. That's it. That's it. Yes. Great. And then hands again in front, come up halfway, and then start bringing your feet closer. Roll yourself up. Release. Okay, coming into Tadasana again. We are going to do a standing balancing pose. It will be eagle pose. Make it a bit challenging today. So standing on your left knee, the right leg will go over and behind, and then the right arm will go under in your eagle arm. But first, just do the legs. So right leg over on top, behind, the foot can go behind if you know it's possible. Sit down, breathe. First, have this established pose, then can come the arms. Right arm under, and sit down. Focus now. Belly is pulled in. Sitting down on your sitting bones. Feel them. and your tailbone. You are very sharp. One more deep breath. And then slowly back and release. Very good. Very good. So now when you are ready, you can do the other side. Make sure when you do all this that you pull the belly in and you feel that the belly, the core, the muscles of the core is holding this very challenging pose. Yeah. So this time left leg over and behind, sitting down, and this time left arm under in the eagle arm. One more, very good. And slowly come back, release, breathe, hip circles. And we are going to do one more standing pose, which is the triangle. Okay, so bring your feet again wide out, start on the left. At first, star pose. Prepare your mind to do the triangle. So in these preparation poses, we are actually picturing ourselves doing the real pose that we are going to do, the challenging pose. So left foot out, not the hips. And you are going to reach out on the left, down, and then right arm up. Three more breaths. One. Bend the left knee to come back. And then release. Yes. Then the other side. Arms out first. Right foot out. Don't bend the knees. And then reach out on the right. Down. Left arm up. Breathe. Three more. One, and bend the knee to come back and release. Very good. Coming to the top of the mat, we do one pair of sun salutations to just release the body. Do it like 70% effort. So just a nice flow. Okay, hands to the heart center, feet together if that feels okay. Inhale, exhale by your head. Inhale 70%, yeah. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. And the left. Down, knees, chest and chin. Into cobra, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Then the left. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, forward. Left leg back. And the right. Knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, right leg, forward folds. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale and exhale. Okay, one more challenge now. We come down to squat 5 times with the arms up. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale. 2 more and we stay. One and stay. And hands to heart. Great. Right. Great. Close your eyes. And of course, you can always sit on a block cushion. Don't have to struggle here. Breathe. Yeah, coming into little hip poses. Not little, little bit of hip poses. 2 more breaths. Let it go. 1 more. And from here, we are staying in squat, but this time try to bring your feet close as possible. Of course, your heels will now be off the floor, that's fine, but also the knees are out, sorry. Yeah, knees are out, and you try to bend forward as much as you can. And when you are ready, you feel you are ready, your right arm can go and hold the heel at the back. And when you are ready, your left arm also can go and hold the heel at the back. And your head can go all the way down. So your arms are, yes, that's it. Very good. Yeah, knees should be out, very, very much out. Yeah. So your arms are between the knees inside. Yeah, like this. That's it, yes. Okay, 1 more deep breath. I know, not easy. And then sit down. Oops. And stretch your legs first. Just sit here like this. Circle your ankles. Move up and down. And we come into butterfly. Won't stay here because we will first stretch the right leg out in butterfly and the left foot, yeah, in. Sitting up. What we are going to do is not this one actually. We bring this left foot in front and you might need a cushion or a blanket. Sit on the blanket or cushion with the left buttocks only and then bring this right leg back. And we are in this deer pose, which is very, very nice. So the left foot is bent. And maybe you need a blanket, something under your left buttocks only. The right leg is bent backwards on the floor. Left knee is bent forward. Yes, and the right leg is bent back. If this is not comfortable, the right leg bent backwards, yeah? Is it, Alban? Right leg is not back, no. Yeah, there you are, yes, that's it. Okay, so first just sit up in here and feel what's going on in the hips. And if you need that cushion under your left buttocks. That's fine. And then slowly make your way down in front. As much as it feels comfortable. And you will feel more intense stretches, maybe the outside of your left thigh, left hip. Breathe, don't go to the end. Just go as much as you feel it's okay to be there. Let it go if you feel tension. Have 3 more breaths here. 2 more breaths here. 1, we walk the hands back. And the left hand will go behind you, a little twist. The right hand on the left knee. And then look, just turn your chest towards the left. That's it. And you might want to little bit really move the hips as well. So you start the movement in the hips. Head is, it's never really taking part in the twist. Mostly it is your core, it's your muscles on the back. Shoulder is also pulling back. Breathe. Three more breaths here. 2. And come back slowly. And we'll take the legs out, this shape. And then come to the other side when you are ready. Maybe doing the vipers. Feel the difference now? Yes, the left hip. I know. And then the right leg will bend in front, the left to the back. If you want, sit on a cushion or blanket with the right buttocks only. Sitting up first. Let me check. So right leg back. Yes, that's it. You need to sit on a cushion over with your right buttocks. If you feel it is really like uneven, like you're sitting not straight up. That's it. Now it looks much better. And then when you are ready, come forward down. Three more breaths here. 2, 1, and walk your hands back. Great, and then we do the twist. So right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee, but you are not pulling on the hand. You are just trying to use the core, your hip muscles, your back muscles, not the head. You are pulling back with the right shoulder, and obviously your core is really trying to keep you upward. You want to keep yourself upright and straight. And breathe. 2 more. 1. And coming back slowly. This was a milder way of doing the twist. So now windscreen wipers. And you feel now, oh, and I feel a bit more even on in the right and left hips. Same. And then stretch out, release. And then we come into our really most important asana is the seated forward bend. I try to do this asana every time because it is so important to do. You can lift up your buttocks a little bit. It will raise your spine and it will tilt the hips forward if you need that. Trying to keep the legs straight, flex your feet. Pull the belly, inhale, stretch up. Keep yourself a little bit more stretched. Exhale here, inhale again, stretch and exhale forward, coming down, forward, forward, forward. And breathe. Stay here for 1 minute, so just enjoy this stretch on the spine, on the hamstrings. Beautiful stretch. Stretches the whole spine. Take 3 more deep breaths here. 2. Last. And with the next inhale, slowly up. Exhale, hands to heart. Rub your palms. And release. And go up into your bridge, not bridge, table. And come back down. So for our last position, I want you to go up against the wall. I mean, not you, but your feet, legs up against the wall. If you want, put something under your hips and see if you elevate the hips, how it feels. If you don't have a wall, then put your legs up on the sofa, on a stool, on anything. But legs up, that's it. I might be a little bit out of the camera, but that's fine. So when you have your legs up, make sure your buttocks are touching the wall, so you are that close, and your legs are nice and vertical, so straight legs up. Yes. And then stay here. It is very, very good to have the legs up. Very relaxing, first of all. Very restorative. It restores a lot of energy back into the body. Try to keep now yourself calm and steady for this last few minutes. Just hold and breathe, that's all. So to come out, you will need to first bend the knees, come down to one side. And then come back to sitting. Hands to the heart center. Inhale. Shanti. 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 Namaste. Thank you for coming.